Oh, greetings there, travelers. Welcome back to the End of the Seven Dice. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly out there with that rain. Why don't you come on in? Well, I just started up the fire, so it should be warming up in here pretty quick, but I'll get some food and drink brought around to you in just a second. Why don't you go ahead and sit over there with Wing Over?
Oh, greetings there, travelers. It's me, Wing Over Gimbrel, famous name Bad. Yeah, I'm just enjoying getting a little bit toasty here by the fire. You know, I always wonder, I see you have food, you have drinks here, travelers, and I know you're this ethereal, misty being coming from different worlds to listen to the story of the chosen few, but I'm just wondering, do you feel like the rain? Do you feel cold? Like if it's snowing out, do you get a bunch of snow on you? Because you can't really answer me, can you? It's just this ethereal being listening to me. Sometimes I see your mouth move, but I do not hear a word from you. Oh, well, you know how it is. Magic. All right, travelers. So let's see here. We got a lovely piece of fan mail before we dive into things. 5 stars. This show is outstanding! Exclamation mark. The care in both storytelling and role-playing is inspirational. The chemistry around the table is so pure and inviting. It makes the listener feel like they're sitting at the table with this amazing crew. Double exclamation mark. 10 out of 10 would recommend to anyone. And that was from David Telstra from the Faraway Podcast. Make sure you definitely give them a listen, travelers. If you love a good seafaring crew that loves the goose but also has great drama, then I would definitely suggest you go check away the Faraway Podcast or FAP. All right, travelers, we got someone in here from from Ballad. You know, if they could just send like one person, right? Just like, oh, hi, I'm just some random human. I could play the violin. Like something like that, right? Send us just someone to bring in the sound effects from Battle Bards. Like the good, but... What? Alright, come on up here. You're a zombie, I take it?
Yes. I am from battlebards.com. Go to BattleBards, where you can hear me and my brethren rip apart the living. You can hear the wails of the dead. Enjoy your sound effects at battlebards.com.
Michael, fell apart. Its arm fell off. Get the dustpan. Just go compose over there, I guess, or something. If you want to go back to like a grave, bring your arm by. Just go that way. Thank you. Swear, travelers. What is gonna happen next? At least with this story, with MZ, it's fairly predictable. We just got a Gith Yankee coming home, had a great homecoming. The mother's a lich queen, and it's not super predictable, and they're dealing with the hive, and MZ might have made a deal. I don't know, but you know, the enemy of my enemy of my enemy of my enemy of my enemy. You know how it is. All right, travelers, I don't want to have you waiting too long for this one, because it's exciting. Joining us today is Dave Cole from 4 Orbs Podcast, filling in for their role, TI. Hope you all enjoy this spectacular episode. All Hail Prince MZ. Part 3.
Hey, I'm Brent, and I'm playing Kelsar, the Tiefling Paladin
And chosen of Yetifa.
Hi, I'm Humberto, and I'm playing Borodon, Dwarven Cleric and Chosen of Time.
I'm Evan, and I'm playing Ronnie, the Half-Elf Bard and Chosen of Chaos.
Hey, I'm Robert, and I'm playing MZ, the Gith Yankee Ranger and
Chosen of Blood.
Hey, I'm Jason, and I'll be playing Draxir, the Dragonborn Artificer
And chosen of Machines.
Previously on Ballad of the Seven Dice. Draxir, Kelsar, and Borodon all came back from Kelsar's village, hurtling through a portal. Meanwhile, clone Ronnie had successfully made it to the Isle of the Purple Mage, hoping to run into everyone who's supposed to be there. And back at MZ's home, MZ was getting ready to work with the Hive as well as his brother Narmak, when all of the party had come crashing into the courtyard of the Githyanki Queen. MZ rushing out there to make sure that his mother did not get to Borodon, who's coveting the chronomancy, severed Borodon's cord, sending him hurtling backwards to face off against a certain robot. The one being that's been searching for Borodon for so long, even through a number of deaths.
TI-426, an inevitable sent by the planet of Mechanus to track down the chronomancer who has been manipulating time and space. Finally, after so long, many failed attempts, and making a number of friends along the way, TI, you have not only saved Christmas, you're here to fight a dwarf. TI, your arm is extended. The gears and wires are whistling with energy as you aim down towards this dwarf. You feel the arcane fuel pump into your system as the Zephyr Strike executable has been loaded. You look down at this golden-armed dwarf who has a thumbs up in the air. Fire your shot.
Sorry, Borodon.
You see T.I.'s head twitches to the right a little bit, and it kind of cocks, and he's trying to resist this arrow shot because he doesn't really know if this is Borodon. And he says out loud, initializing, scanning, resist, fire. It's going to be a 25.
25.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
I'm really sorry, Borodon. Like, as I've been hunting you, like, I've become stronger every death.
That's the scary part of inevitables. They just keep getting stronger each iteration.
Wait, you mean the fact that they're inevitable?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
All right. The sneak attack damage was only once, so 45 force damage.
Borodon, as you start to lift your head from the rubble and your bleary eyes begin to focus, you see someone, they're standing above you. It's this halfling man. He's going, "You wrecked my cart!" And you're trying to form the words of, like, what? Like, what are you? And suddenly a bolt just slams in your head and slams it back down into the ground. And you just feel this pain pulse through your body. Actually, everyone roll me initiative. We're having a double fight.
Is this like interdimensional initiative?
Yeah, first time I ever did that, actually.
Well, can I have my powers, or is this just not happening this fight?
Yeah. So, quick thing, Kelsar, you have, so instead of flames, you now have the choice to make your blade radiant or necrotic.
Yeah, I know I have that already.
The other one is you can summon your wings to lift you into the air to do an area blast. So it'll cover a 15-foot square where people have to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, they will take 3d10 plus your charisma modifier and damage.
I got the ever useful natural 20 on initiative. Yeah.
Initiative, yeah.
Got a 20 altogether.
I got 18 in total.
Ti, what'd you get for initiative?
5.
Nice.
I'm resisting the attack as much as I can.
MZ?
13.
Kelsar.
17.
Kelsar, you also have an ability. I don't know what you want to name it. It's basically your freeze the final form. So when you activate this ability, it will last for a number of rounds equal to your charisma modifier. You see that your ring is actually like merged with your finger. It's like you can't take it off anymore. Ooh. But your wings will come out of your body when you enter this form. Your healing abilities will be 50% more effective. And your sword will also be more, like 50% more effective when doing damage.
What happened?
Are you thinking of them dank Frieza memes?
Oh, no. No, I'm thinking what I'm going to do.
Are you summoning your stand?
I'm just imagining like the Frieza's third form, and he's just like, "So, monkey, what do you think of my third form?" I think Ridley Scott's going to sue somebody. What are you talking about? Let me touch your skin.
I just got the Vegeta's abridged. I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls stuck in my head.
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here they are, all sitting in a bunch.
So we will start with Ronnie. Ronnie, you are standing there. This green guy, amongst all these other green guys, he cut something behind the dwarf
Cool.
and he went flying.
I'm so fucking confused.
Also, I don't. So there's like a very large demon that is standing behind MZ as well.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, he's aiming at my buddy MZ, so, oh, man. Okay, sorry. So, what are my target? What can I aim at? Just the one guy?
You have like about 100 Githyanki soldiers around you. There's MZ's sister and MZ's brother, who is the pit fiend.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on the Pit Fiend.
Okay. I didn't think you were gonna aim at the pit fiend, but then again, I should have because you're Evan.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast Charm Person. It doesn't work. So you cast this spell, and he glances.
Oh, because he's a demon?
No, he just passed his save.
Oh, okay.
He glances at you and everything and goes,
Oh, you're the bard.
I still get movement,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna run away.
"Oh, you're surrounded by like a circle of soldiers.
Oh,
You could
no.
try to barrel through them if you want."
Is everyone kind of standing in like a circle?
Yeah.
Can I run to the middle of the circle?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
You rush behind Draxier and Kelsar, and we go from Ronnie to Draxier.
Oh god. So just to make sure I understand the situation, we're assuming that we're getting into a fight right now.
Sure.
That's not assumed.
You could be. I mean, Ronnie cast a spell. MZ threw a punch.
Well, I always cast a spell. That's not.
Yeah,
that's
never been us
true.
in combat before.
I'm just waiting for him to go invisible and run away.
Give him a minute.
I promise I won't go invisible. I'll do something else.
I'm just gonna hold my action because I don't.
Sure.
I feel like it's silly to fight in this situation.
We go all the way back to the city of Sanctuary. Borodon, your head hurts. You're like, what the hell? As you're kind of like blearily looking up, a little bit of blood is dripping down your face.
A little bit of blood.
Well, we're in an anime fight now, all right?
Okay.
So you have a little bit of blood.
It was half of my HP, but I mean,
Okay, then you have 2 streams of blood. As you blearily look up, make me a perception check.
10.
You are looking around, you're like bleary-eyed, you're still trying to concentrate, and you don't see him yet.
I mean, whatever. I'm just. Am I close to like a body of water?
The docks aren't far. They're maybe like 3 blocks away. You could run to it.
Is there like a place where I can hide?
There are a bunch of buildings around. There are like shops, houses. You see there's a tipped over melon cart, and a halfling is screaming as he's like trying to scurry away from you.
Okay, so
You guys have destroyed his cart 3 times now. One time, Kelsar actually went back and pushed it over during a running game.
It's like Saving Private
Yeah.
Ryan when it's like that high-pitched ringing sound. Everything
Yeah.
just...
One guy walks by, picks up his
Yeah.
arm.
okay, Lucas. So can I use Ironhide and then just start like running away from like this place?
100% you can. Yeah, Ironhide is way faster than you.
So that's what I'm going to do. I just use Ironhide and then start like to run away.
So your beautiful steel pony appears, like his fur is like this steel gray. You hop onto him, like clutching on to his mane, as Ironhide just picks up on what you want to do and just starts running towards the nearest body of water. Because that's what you're aiming for, right? You're aiming for the docks?
Yes.
Okay, so he starts running. TI, this pony is fast. As you're just like watching this dwarf, he's like kind of hanging onto this pony, and people are screaming and shouting because you saw the sky light up, and then maybe like 30 seconds later, a dwarf came hurtling from space and smashed on the ground, and then people freaked out about that, and then you shot him, and then they're freaking out about that. So then he's riding away on a magical pony.
I mean, T.I. ran through a vacant void for years, apparently.
This is true.
I don't think he's very worried about the odd happenings of this world.
That is true. You went into the mirror realm. Oh, the stories of T.I. So we go from Borodon galloping away to the ocean to Kelsar. Kelsar, you're surrounded by about 100 soldiers, MZ's sister, and there is a pit fiend not far from you.
This could be bad. Can I do like a distraction to like scatter them? Channel light powers and like a stun grenade.
Okay, yeah, you could do like a flash. I'll say you could do that. Roll me to manipulate your powers.
Ooh. I got 24.
You try to warn everyone quickly. I will let Ronnie, Draxier, and MZ make a dexterity saving throw to try to close your eyes in time.
Okay, I got a 21.
19 altogether.
Nice.
14.
Oh, 14? Okay. MZ, you're the only one who is caught off guard. As Kelsar, his hand lights up with this ball of light, and he slams it down into the ground, and suddenly it flashes out, and your eyes, like you're just sort of seeing stars, and you're blinded for a minute. It'll last just... Roll 1d4, Kelsar.
4.
So MZ, each round it'll get progressively better, but right now you are blinded for 4 rounds.
Okay.
We go from Kelsar to MZ. MZ, you can't see anything at the moment.
How about those footsteps that I could hear?
You hear them a little faster.
I just yell at the guards to stand down.
Roll me a persuasion check.
9.
You're shouting like, stand down, but the guards seem just like they were all just blinded with Kelsar's light, and they're all freaking out, and they don't know what's going on. And you just hear a lot of chaos. As we fly back to Sanctuary TI-426, you see a dwarf galloping away on a pony.
Okay.
A very fast one.
Yeah.
Yes. So we would say that he would have been within 30 feet from this rooftop from me because of Zephyr Strike.
Yeah.
How far away is he now?
Speed is 40 feet, so that's still pretty quick.
If he dashed on the horse, that would put him 80 feet away. And a triangular thing, we'll probably say that's about 100 feet away.
Yeah.
So I dash with my action. And during this dash, I'm running along the rooftops, and all of the gears and everything in my arm are coming down. And then a short sword flips out, and then a hand crossbow in the other hand. So that gives me 60 feet going parallel. I'm going to then use my bonus action to use cunning action.
Yeah, to bend the rules and what else?
I'm just playing my character, Umberto. I'm an assassin. I can't stop it. So I use my cutting action.
I yell, you can if you want it!
You're allowed to do that.
So I use my cutting action to run an additional... do another dash, which would total be 120 feet of running along the rooftops.
You're dashing on your dash. Okay.
These rogues are fast, man.
Dash revolution.
So you are riding on this pony, and you look up, and this robot just like starts bounding, and now he's actually ahead of you.
Okay, so I mean, I just stopped and
I want to have say that maybe Ti has a loudspeaker on his shoulder or something, and he says, "Borodon, stop in the name of Mechanist law. You have broken the laws of space and time. You must be executed. Executed."
Exterminate!
I use the same voice effect as Daleks on his voice.
Okay, so we have places that is bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
We have.
I understand the Doctor Who-ness of my story. I've watched a lot of the show.
Okay, so with my free action, I just, flip the bird. You'll never get me!
People are like, I always knew he was a criminal, as
Criminal!
I'll say one more thing. Dave thinks it might trigger Borodon, but I don't know if Ti would say it or would know it. But he's still gonna say it. I'm not gonna make this mistake again. I know it's you, Borodon.
Ooh. Borodon, as a free action, make me a wisdom check.
It's my time to shine. Nat 1.
Nat 1?
Oh my god.
You have no idea what this robot's talking about.
I know even less now. I'm like,
you're like, what the fuck? Is he just killing people?
How does he even know my name?
Who is this guy? So we go from Ti up to Ronnie. Ronnie, you are hiding behind Kelsar and Draxir, who are just kind of holding on, looking around. Kelsar made it suddenly flash really bright. So you do see that a lot of the soldiers are blinded.
Okay. Does it actually look like they're attacking us?
It didn't before. Now a lot of them are drawing weapons.
Yeah. Okay, well, they're all blinded. I'm going to try and run somewhere where they can't see me.
Sure.
I assume there's buildings around that I could, get into.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to run through this little courtyard first, but, once you get out of it, there's a lot of buildings and stuff.
I'm going to run across that courtyard. I assume that's more than 30 feet, but I'll get a start.
If you do, your full action, you could be able to get out of the courtyard.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
So you barrel past these guards, you're knocking some of them over, and you just dash right through. You see there's a few buildings, some people have their doors open, some are the entrances are into stores, that kind of stuff, as you're just barreling out of this dangerous situation that people just dragged you into. Draxir, there's a lot of blind guards, and you just saw Ronnie take off.
Okay. I'm going to cast invisibility at 3rd level on myself.
Nice.
And on MZ.
Oh, nice.
So I grab MZ and be like, come with me, MZ. And then I'll run along after where Ronnie's going.
Nice. Alright, you drag him along. And then it goes from Draxir to Borodon. Borodon, you are on that pony. Just yelling at a robot.
Okay, so I saw him, right?
Oh yeah.
Technically, I'm in front of you now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to hide behind my horse.
Oh, okay.
The side saddle thing?
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna cowboy it? Okay. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
You don't. You don't.
You can do an acrobatics.
Do an animal handling.
I mean, yeah. I don't have any of those.
Just make a dexterity.
So then why do? No, can I use animal handling? I mean,
yeah, use animal handling.
Yes.
That's got to be animal handling, right?
Can I use my flash of genius across space and be like, Borodon needs to know how to ride a horse side saddle right now?
Okay, so I got nat 20. Lucas,
wow.
I'm underneath the horse now.
You are the horse.
Borodon, you remember the stories you were told of many cowboys that ran across the Dragonborn desert, and you're like, right, of course, finally, I get to be like all those cool people. And you just shift yourself, and Ti, you watch as this dwarf just goes, and he's on the other side of his horse, and now he has partial cover.
Oh, I know exactly what I want to do. Can we just get to my turn?
So you did that. We'll count that as your movement. Is there anything you want to do?
I do. I have like a greater healing potion,
Okay, good idea.
and then I pop a potion.
Oh my god.
Actually, a potion, I mean, it's a free action to drink a potion.
Okay, so how much would like the greater healing potion, like would it heal me?
I think it's 44 plus 4.
It's like 20, if you max.
Maybe.
It's not a sour cream potion.
No, you got a little bit of that supreme.
It's not a Supreme Taco.
So I got 12, which sucked.
You feel better.
I'm stronger than ever.
Yeah, you're not bleeding anymore.
Yeah. Tasted like cherry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would protection from evil, like,
Maybe.
would he be considered? Come on, Lucas. I mean, I just took half of my HP. Come on.
Does Borodon perceive this robot as evil?
I mean, he's trying to kill me.
Sure.
So
Sounds like an evil guy.
It sounds like he's enforcing the law.
It's your standout. Muda that bitch.
I mean, I don't know how. I don't think you know how it works. So, I mean,
No, I
can
don't,
just
but
cast it, like that.
Borodon needs to be stationary if he wants his stand to work.
Does he have like that battle casting thing that would allow him to do that anyways though?
That's not a bad idea. So, Lucas, can I cast Garden of Faith right in front of him? Is it possible?
So is that your stand or is that the symbol?
It's the one that is like a totem.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So this symbol of Mons Regnum appears, and TI, it kind of shocks you a bit as this magical symbol just like suddenly appears right near you. And because you were looking over at Borodon, and it's glowing with this radiant energy pouring outward. And we go from Borodon's to Kelsar. Kelsar, Draxier just disappeared, MZ disappeared, Ronnie booked it. You're kind of standing there. You see Ronnie still running, like in the distance.
I'm gonna follow Ronnie because I'm assuming that Draxier took him.
So you just start barreling after him. You also knock over some guards. You hear an old woman's voice, "Seize them!" And you hear a number of soldiers just swearing and shouting. So you use your full movement, you catch up to Ronnie. As Ronnie is running, his pompadour's bouncing, his suit is glistening. And it goes to, we'll skip over MC, TI.
Okay. So he was 30 feet away from me. I'm assuming the horse is still galloping.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw, as his totem appeared.
17?
Borodon?
18 in total. It's 16.
This beam of radiant energy comes towards you, TI. You just skirt around it as it burns your side, and you take 10 points of damage.
And he didn't stop, like, running, so he's just, like, kept running.
We will see. What are you doing, TI?
If the horse is still galloping, then I'm still running. I don't know how possible this is, but I want to cast Jump.
Mm-hmm.
And jump to the horse. And be on the horse with him.
All right. Roll me that acrobatics.
You're going to break Ironhide! No!
It's just you and me now.
An Ironhide!
You're like a 400-pound robot.
My acrobatics. 29!
This robot jumps. Borodon, you're holding onto the side of Ironhide. You're like, it's like you're watching this beam shoot out. You can't quite see, and suddenly this shadow starts to form over you, and you're like, what? As this robot slams onto Ironhide. Ironhide's a pony. Now, he's magical pony, but he is a pony. We had a 6'2" robot just crash down on him from like 30 feet. So you all just start tumbling. Your pony whinnies as it takes damage. I'm going to roll some d6 for all of you.
Onlookers hold up a 10.
Yeah.
9.3.
All three of you take 10 points of damage as you smash through a number, like there's like a little patio set, you smash through it, hitting into walls. Borodon, you hear Ironhide whinny out in pain, but they're still there. They haven't turned back into a figurine yet. You see the ocean is glittering just in the distance, as it's maybe another 90 feet away. If you could just get there. Your pony is crying out. TI, is that your full turn?
The scene that I picture in my head is now that there's this pony that's slightly getting up. Borodon's on one side, I'm on the other, and we're just standing like slumped over ourselves, looking at each other, and I say, "This is the end."
Wait, what was TI's, his eyes are like...
He has a single LED that bounces back and forth between a visor.
You're looking at this janky robot that is covered in mithril plating, which it's like the two don't seem to go together, the design of this robot and the expensive materials going in.
And his hair is dreadlocks, but it's actually cable locks, so it's just a bunch of wires that are like dreadlocks.
So it's Cyrex
And pretty much, yeah.
from Mortal Kombat.
His name stands for, was it Texas Instrument?
Yeah.
TI-8.
Yeah, it's a Texas Instrument. He's the 300 and something version after the TI-83 calculator.
Nice.
My personality trait says, I am a calculator.
Ronnie, you are barreling through this crowd. You see there's an open door. There's some Githyanki standing outside. They're all looking around. There's people just like shouting and wondering what's going on. You see that Kelsar caught up to as well.
Okay, that open door, I can't see anything inside. It's just a big open door. What kind of building is this?
Yeah, you see like there's like a counter. It might be like a store or something.
Oh, okay, it's a smaller door. Yeah, I'm running in there.
Okay. You crash into this door, like you knock over a little stand.
Close the door.
Do you close it in Kelsar's face?
No. Don't you fucking dare.
Do you?
I don't know, I'm gonna roll a die.
You fucking asshole!
I do not close the door in his face. Oh, man.
You look at Kelsar for a minute, you were gonna slam the door, and then you're like, okay, no wait. You do see there are stairs going upstairs, and there's a door going into the back.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay, so you start just hauling up these stairs.
Yeah.
Draxir, you are dragging along bumbling MZ.
Yes, follow the Ronnie, because I don't know. Yeah, I would just keep following him for now, because I don't really know what better thing to do. I don't really know the area.
Alright, you run after that glittery boy. He's going up the stairs, like you rush into the store, another stand gets knocked over, the person's like, what? And we go to Borodon. Borodon, you're laying on the ground, looking over, and this robot is looking over at you.
We're gonna have our epic showdown, Borodon.
Just Game of Thrones it. Jump up and punch him.
Pretty much one-sided. Yeah, showdown, but
You did 10 damage to him.
yeah, it was like 20 in total.
Yeah.
And like I took half of my HP in one hit. Now that I know that he is like a mechanical creature, can I use Age Object?
Yes, you can.
Oh my god.
What part of him are you aiming at specifically?
His fucking head.
TI, did I give you resistance or higher than that?
You gave me immunity to chronomancy.
So you start aiming.
I love it. I love it.
Oh no, we lost both of them.
This is literally Joey Wheeler using Time Wizard against Bandit Keith.
That's so good. He left. I hope we get him back.
Borodon, come back!
Borodon, we need you to finish the game.
I know. I'll still let him have an action, but...
I guarantee the first thing he says when he sits back down would be like, fuck you, Lucas.
Probably. Probably needs a minute. Oh, he's getting some water.
I got some water.
Getting some rage water.
I thought about getting some water.
Just
All
to
right.
go down.
Yeah.
So
you're-
you gave him. I mean, seriously, this whole adventure is like how to fuck Borodon in
Listen.
the butt.
Your spell is a bonus action, though, so you still have your
Oh,
regular
so like,
action. You have a person, he's basically Time Cop. And then you try to use time magic on Time Cop.
Yeah, that probably doesn't fly.
Well, it does inside my head. I mean,
He's meant to hunt down, like, people who manipulate time.
well,
You still have all your spells, though. You have all your cleric abilities, if you want to use anything.
yeah, the ability to die.
You beat a god's ass the last episode.
I did, but I wasn't being targeted by him.
Yeah.
So that's my special power, being like small and compact.
You also beat the shit out of Oblivion, too. So, I mean, let's see you flex those cleric muscles.
Okay, so I use Spirit Guardian.
Okay. So T.I., you watch as Borodon holds on to his symbol looking at you. First he reaches out his hand, and then in shock he realizes this chronomancy isn't working. You feel for the first time this hourglass inside you spin. And then you see Borodon then snap his fingers, and you watch smashing through this pillar of light is this dwarf. He is literally made out of gems. He's incredibly buff. He has like an 8-pack of diamonds. He has a love and hate on each of his fists. And he has these giant gem wings. This magnificent like emerald beard.
And each one of like the dreadlocks has like a ring with like different stones.
The stance he takes is an unnatural arcing of the back as he points down towards you. And Borodon summons his stand. So that will activate on T.I.'s turn. So, Kelsar, I imagine you're following the others?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them, but I'm going as I get through the door. Before I go upstairs, I want to barricade the door behind me.
Sure. So you just quickly start pushing stuff in the way of it. The shopkeeper's freaking out, doesn't understand what's happening, but he doesn't really want to get in your way.
Yeah.
And you hear like the sounds of Draxir and MZ going up the stairs, but you don't see them, but you just figure they're there.
Yeah.
And you start hearing like people shouting on the other side of the door, still a ways away though. And we go to T.I. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't remember how it exactly works, but my favorite enemy is the Borodon family. I know I get some sort of saving throws against.
Is that a ranger thing?
I mean,
Invaded? Yeah.
I didn't choose that. That was Dave.
that's so unfair.
I've killed T.I. so many times because he's only useful against one thing.
I don't care. I only have like 3 lives. I don't have 200. How many?
I mean, once I kill you, my mission's complete.
It's true. Favorite enemy. Choose the type. You gain advantage on wisdom survival checks to track him.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, no. So nothing for his spells.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw, you said. 10.
Roll that damage.
18 points of damage.
So these fists just come flying. These gemstones. Love, hate, love, hate, love, hate. As they come down on you. You see imprinted on T.I.'s armor everywhere it just says love and hate all over him.
Oh, so are the knuckles like backwards so that whenever it hits, it does leave?
Yeah,
Love?
of
That's
course.
right. Yeah.
They're magical, so
Yeah.
when you're looking at it, or when it's, like when it's hitting,
Okay,
yeah.
either way.
Yeah.
We put more effort into Borodon's stand than we do with like most things.
Alright, so this is my turn that this happened on?
Yeah, so you still have your full turn.
Okay, so is this a creature that's like on me to where I have to disengage?
No, he's like a spell. It's just like a guardian that like hovers around him.
But you only have half of your speed now.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will go into my melee fighting thing where I attack with my short sword and my hand crossbow using my crossbow expertise or crossbow expert feat.
Okay.
Short sword will be 21 and the crossbow will be 8. And 4 slashing damage.
I started laughing.
Borodon laughs in game.
As he's like, he gets cut, he's bleeding, he's like, ah! I notice how Borodon's been going more and more Palpatine as we've been progressing through this campaign.
Absolute.
And when I see that I didn't do that much damage, that I was just basically slashing off of his armor and like doing dents into it, I use my bonus action to do cunning action to disengage 15 feet away. But then I use action surge from my fighter class. And the heavy crossbow comes up on the arm and I fire from a distance. The attack will be 18.
So that's a miss.
All right.
So Borodon, you're laughing and everything. You're like, haha, I'm gonna win. And this thing, it literally ricochets like off your helmet. And you're like, whoa. And there's like this like nick on the part near your eye.
Like, I've been laughing on blows. Wouldn't I laugh, like on a miss? I guess I would.
You notice that your target has lost his sanity. It seems to be stress related.
Oh my goodness.
And then we go from TI to Ronnie. You hear the sound of people, like someone moving a bunch of furniture against a door outside.
Is there a window facing out towards the courtyard?
Yes.
If I look out there, do I see any like guards chasing us or anything?
You see a couple are starting to move towards where you're at, but the majority all got blinded, so they're still blinded for like another 2 rounds.
Okay. If I look on the other side, is there anything that would let me get up to a roof?
Like a building right near you?
Yeah, something like that. Like, could I climb out a window and onto a roof?
You can Assassin's Creed it, where you'd be like kind of like shimmying along like a ledge, because it's all really Gothic architecture, so it's all really pointed out, a lot of ledges.
How tall are these buildings?
The one that you're at's about 2 stories, but there's like,
okay,
we'll say the one beside it is about the same.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and go out, if I can go out a window and try and shimmy up a...
Yeah, make me an acrobatics check.
I got 7.
Oh god. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 10.
Yeah, so Draxir, you make it up there. You're standing there with MZ. Kelso, you're just coming in. You watch as Ronnie goes out the window to go and like shimmy out, and he goes, huh! And then you watch as he just falls down outside. Ronnie, you take 4 points of damage as you just like kind of fall down onto the cement below.
Right, but I'll be on the opposite side. I'll have a building between me and the guards still.
You're just like in an alleyway then.
Yeah.
So we go from Ronnie to Draxir.
I'm gonna just say to Kalsar, MZ and I are invisible and we're gonna follow along with you. Let's get out of here. And then...
So there's the window leading out into the alley that Ronnie fell out of.
Yeah. I guess we'll also kind of... Like, I'll leave MZ where he stands. I'll kind of like try to jump out the window.
So you guys all start shimmying out this window into the alley, following Ronnie as Ronnie's kind of limping along, and you guys start leaving as MZ, you're slowly regaining your sight. And we go to, would have been Borodon. So Borodon, you are looking at TI. TI's 15 feet away from you.
So what I was going to do right now is, because TI actually hit me, I'm just going to roll. I should have rolled it back then, but I just need to roll my concentration. Okay, so I got 15.
Yeah, so you hold on to the spell.
So I cast Spiritual Weapon as like a 4th level spell.
Okay.
Now it deals 2d8 per turn, and I cast behind him. I cast like that guardian.
The totem.
Yeah, the totem.
So this weapon just suddenly appears, brandishing out of the air. you can roll to hit with it since you can attack on the same turn it's summoned, as well as this totem appears right beside TI.
I got 11.
So you just like kind of clang off his head, and his head twitches a little bit to the side and cocks back up. So TI, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw and a dexterity saving throw.
Wisdom is 19.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw is 10.
Yeah, so it took 20, and but I think you evaded the guard.
Does he take half damage from that, or no damage?
Oh, half as much damage. So you can't run from it.
You can't run from me.
27 points of damage, and his speed is half.
27 points of damage, and my speed is halved.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did the wisdom success do then?
That half. So you took 7 from the guardian, and then 20 from the totem that's near you.
Okay, gotcha.
So he's got like 2. He's got 3 spells around you basically, and this is what he keeps doing to my bad guys.
Gotcha.
I'm not the one making the rules, right?
You're supposed to take his staff. So TI, you get punched, but you manage to evade some of them, and then this beam shoots out at your back, and you feel this burning.
If he's going to stay in melee range with me, then I will bring out the short sword and hand crossbow again.
Okay.
And I will attack and not use any of my actions because I need the bonus action for the crossbow shot.
Yep. So roll to hit.
The sword is going to be 17.
Okay.
I think it's a miss, right?
Yeah.
Hand crossbow is a 21.
That's a hit.
And that will be 6 damage piercing.
And then I imagine you disengage.
Actually, no. I forgot that I'm level 5 ranger as well, so I have an extra attack.
Oh.
I'm going to swing the short sword again. And that's a 19. 13 plus 6.
That's it.
And then the short sword damage is an additional 5 slashing. So that turn, I don't remember what I said for the hand crossbow, but
it was 6.
That's 5.
6.
Yeah.
So you just start attacking him. Borodon, I need a concentration.
I got 11.
Borodon, it is your go. So TI is still in front of you. You have these spells going. You can attack with your sword if you want.
No, I don't. I'm a merciful person on that. So 3 is going to be d20 plus 8, I think.
Yeah, your proficiency in wisdom.
So I got 14.
Alright, so clangs once more off TI.
He didn't try to disengage, right? So I'll just try to keep like on a melee.
Yep.
Like close to him. Okay, so as a bonus action, I cast Sanctuary. Good luck.
Oh, yourself. Okay. So this glow appears around you, and you feel this aura of protection. So then TI has to make a wisdom saving throw to attack you.
Yeah. So now, with my extra action, I just use Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Alright, roll that healing.
So I use it as a 5th level spell.
Okay.
I got healed like by 27.
So you feel your wounds closing up. A little bit more life flows into you. And it goes to TI. So we need a dexterity saving throw and a wisdom saving throw.
Dexterity is 22. And then the wisdom is a 19.
So half damage on both.
So 10 plus 7.
How are you looking, TI?
There are definitely some hydraulic joints that are breaking, that are bent and can't move as much.
Mm-hmm.
Some wires have come loose and snapped. Some lights are flickering, and they shouldn't be. They weren't before. He's looking pretty bad.
What would TI do at this moment?
Okay. TI is going to use his bonus action to use cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
That'll get me 15 feet out, I believe, from Borodon. And how far do I have to be to get out of the Spirit Guardian's slowness thing?
You are outside of it.
And then I use my action to dash, moving 60 feet total. Hopefully we're in a street or something, right?
Yep.
And so I use 30 to go down the road, and then 30 to go into an alleyway, zigzagging in our retreat.
Borodon, do you choose to go after him or not?
Of course.
Okay. So each of you roll me 2 athletics checks.
Can I use acrobatics instead?
Yeah, you could like parkour it.
Because that's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
I got a 23 and a 21.
And I got a 22 and a 13. Mwah.
So you keep up with TI for a little bit, but naturally TI is always going to have more movement on top of you, and you just eventually start losing him as he starts leaping across buildings.
But what I was going to do is I would cast
Haste on yourself?
haste. So just to keep up with him.
Okay, then each of you roll me 2 more then, and we'll see what happens.
I mean, of course he will be faster than me, but my hatred, it goes beyond that.
First one's a 13, second one is a 28.
Yeah, 14 and 12. So yeah, not.
Borodon, you hasten yourself as you are running through the crowds. You're running through alleyways as TI is leaping across buildings, leaping through areas. And you keep up with him for some time, but eventually this robot evades you as you find yourself winded. You aren't as hurt as much because you healed yourself up, but you just kind of find yourself just standing in the middle of the market of Sanctuary, looking around as you see just swarms upon swarms of members of the Shining God praising and shouting at the sky.
Can I use like that spell like to, I don't know, like propel my voice? I don't know what it's called.
Thaumaturgy?
Yeah, I want to use thaumaturgy and scream with like all the strength that I have like in my lungs. Your mother was a clock!
And all these, there's just swarms of cultists praising the sky, talking about the Shining God. You shout this as many, like dozens upon dozens of members of the congregation turn all towards you. And you hear, "Oh, Borodon." And we'll stop it. I am Quintos, I'm the real one. I consume all of my clones. There's no clones, it's just me. You will never call me Gary. Oh, what's this? It looks like a dismantled, disgusting robot. Oh, poor robot, you probably were just like all the other robots, but you wanted to be different. I understand this. Oh, Quintos understands this. Maybe we can fix you. I think I can. Dragging a robot, stealing a wheelbarrow, taking them back to the headquarters. I'm sure there's going to be 0 repercussions for this. Oh, I'm so excited. I've always wanted to build a robot, and now I can. I have to make it different. I have to make it unique. It cannot be like the others. Nope. Oh, this is exciting. I see you're still operational. You're staring at me with a glowing eye. Boop, boop. It's going right across your face, but you are in shreds, my friend. There is such little left of you, but there's so much blood. Why is there blood on you? Oh, maybe you were consuming people for batteries. Were you consuming people for batteries? You were, weren't you? I see it. I saw the corpses around you. 3 people, villagers. Just innocent townsfolk.
Your cords went under their skin. You ate them. A machine that eats people or power. You consumed them so your battery would keep charging. You consumed living creatures so that you may continue your hunt.
Isn't that just the most unique thing? That's fun. Almost at the headquarters. Not my wheelbarrow. Who am I? I am Quintos.
Oh my, do you see Borodon? There's a sassy prince in there, but that was quite a fight. Whoa. Whew. I hope Death Shift's gonna be alright, because not only are they dealing with killer robots, but they're dealing with just so much going on. Like, if that Yankee Queen gets a hold of them, oh, there is some danger that is lurking on every side of Death Shift. They never really get much of a break if you think about it. It'd be nice if they just got like, oh no, the place you're going is a vacation resort. Ah, shucks. You know, no one ever gives them something like that. But I suppose that's what it means to be an adventurer. That's why they get paid the big bucks. Alright, travelers, if you enjoyed our story and you want to toss a review our way, we would greatly appreciate it, because it helps us understand that not only are there people out there listening to this, because we see the numbers but often don't have words to put to the numbers. So just hop on over to the iTunes or even the Podchaser, and you can put a review in there. Podchaser is just a website, so you don't actually need to like download iTunes or anything. You can hop on over there and put one on. And if you want some super sweet Ballad merch, we got Death Shift shirts, we have Ballad shirts, we have all sorts of stuff. Head on over to our website where we have all sorts of great goodies. Just click on the store and it'll take you to our Threadless store. And one other announcement, travelers, they're handing me a piece of paper. Our Patreon has changed to pay what you want. We know that these times are quite difficult on a lot of people, and we want to share the bonus content that we're creating for everyone, and we want a great opportunity out there for people to enjoy this. So you can go onto our Patreon and you choose the amount that you would like to pay. The minimum is $1, and after that, it's up to you what you would like to contribute. All the money goes towards helping us pay for hosting, sweet sound effects like you heard on this episode, music, artwork, all that good stuff, upgrading equipment. So head on over to our Patreon. We have audio dramas, one-shots, character journal entries. We have it all. There's so much there. So head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/ballad7dice. Oh, travelers, that's quite a bit for this one. All right, I am going to go take a nap because it's raining outside and it makes me a little bit sleepy. Oh God, does that mean I'm old? Oh, I don't like that. All right, travelers, I bid you all adieu.
Hey listeners, my name is Dave Cole, and I'm the Dungeon Master and host of a Dungeons & Dragons podcast called...
Wait, Dave, say no more. They'll be enchanted by one of my songs, and then they'll be hooked.
No, they want to hear about how we slay great beasts.
No, they want to hear about magic and sorcery and spellcasting.
They will listen for the story, the rich history, the lore.
Or we can just roll the dice and let fate decide.
You're right. If you haven't listened to the Four Orbs yet, find us at www.fourorbs.org or whatever podcast app you use.